Hi everybody, it's Aviva. I am reporting in on my 1 year bandiversary. It's been 52 weeks, it's been 12 months, it's been 54 weeks if you want to count the pre-op diet. It's been a long, eventful, interesting, insightful, educational, fantastic, stressful, tiring, exhausting, exciting year. And I'm glad I'm on the other side of that first year. I've learned a lot, and I've learned a lot about myself. I have learned that my limits are so far beyond where I thought they were a year ago. I didn't realize that I could do as many things as I can do, and that is probably, like I said in my last video, the biggest gain. And like I said, I know the purpose is to lose weight, but I think that's what everyone's mindset is in the very beginning. But the truth is, it's not really like that. It's more about gaining your life than losing the pounds, and I really feel like I gained a lot. That being said, I'm very happy with what's going on with the scale, and I think I'm actually going to make a 2-part video because I am a little euphoric reaching my 1 year bandiversary. Kind of term I don't even like, but whatever. I've reached my 1 year. I'm feeling really good about things, but there are pitfalls and there are struggles and there are things that need to be talked about, and I don't want to paint a rosy picture for the people who are pre-op or the people who are considering weight loss surgery. And so I think what I'm going to do is make 2 videos, and in this one I'm going to talk about all the things that I'm proud of, and in the second one I'm going to talk about all the struggles, because there are struggles. So first of all, I want to tell you about the weight, the pounds lost. I started a year ago at 278.8. I watched The Biggest Loser religiously, and I have to tell you that I have commiserated and sympathized with the women on that show, and I'm 5 pounds heavier than her, and I'm 10 pounds lighter than her, stuff like that. I had a big moment a couple weeks ago when Amanda, the blonde cutie, was the lightest girl on the show at 193 pounds, I think, at that time, a few weeks ago. And I was smaller than her. I was less poundage than her, and that was such a big moment for me, because I realized during this particular season that I was identifying so much with Shay, and I adore Shay. I think she's wonderful, but she was, even at my highest, she was 200 pounds heavier than me. So what does that say about my own self-image? When I wasn't identifying with Liz, who was a mother and approximately the same weight, and within 10 years of my age, and why didn't I identify with her? Or I identified with Rebecca, whose weight was dead on with mine. I didn't identify with her because she was way too pretty, and I didn't identify with Liz because she seemed older, and for some reason I just sort of connected emotionally with Shay, and I realized that, I realized a couple weeks later I'm proud of her. I'm thrilled by her accomplishments, but her struggles were so far different from my own, and so I found that really interesting when it really showed me what I was sort of picturing myself as. Anyway, so like I said, I started at 278.8 before my pre-op diet, and this week I weighed in at 188.6, which is 90.2 pounds down, and I'm ecstatic. And I'm wearing a size 14 skirt that is now officially loose, although I don't think I could get into a 12 to save my life, so I'm sticking with the loose 14 for the moment. And I'm also wearing an extra large shirt, which has room, but I tried a large shirt and it was too clingy, and so I'm still in an extra large. But You know, I went to Old Navy last week and I bought fleece sweaters for everyone in the family. They were $7, a pre-Christmas sale, I guess. And I immediately went to the XXL, which is at least 3 sizes too big on me, at least. But it's where I would have gone originally, or I would have been disappointed because they didn't have a 3XL. So I pushed that aside, and then I looked at the XL, and I tried it on, and it, I like my stuff loose. You guys all know that. So it fit great. And then I bought a large for my daughter, because she likes her stuff loose. She's probably a medium. And I bought her a large and bought myself an extra large. My daughter's 14. It was kind of weird to be that close. So when we got home, we both tried them on, and I loved mine and she loved hers. And then I said, just out of curiosity, Ellie, let me try on yours. So I tried it on and totally zipped. It wasn't comfortable. It was still too close for me, but it totally fit, and that was a major thrill. Of course, it was big on her, but that's besides the point. Anyway, so that's that. I'm down 90 pounds, and I'm wearing regular clothes, and I am active at the gym. So listen to this. A year ago, after my surgery, about 5 weeks after my surgery, I decided to commit to the gym. It was the first week of January, and I decided, okay, so I had heard that it took 3 weeks to break a bad habit and 6 weeks to build a good habit. So I decided to go to the gym, except for Saturdays, because I'm Sabbath observant. 5 or 6, I can't remember, 5 or 6 days a week for 6 weeks, hoping that would build a habit, a good habit. And I think to some degree it worked. I made it, I think, 39 days in a row. Then I kind of crashed. I was really wiped. But in the very beginning, it took me 14 minutes to do a mile on the elliptical. And now I do one in 6.5 minutes. And I don't do one, I do 6 miles in 40 minutes, 6 plus. And a year ago, it took me 20 minutes to walk a mile on the treadmill. Now it takes me 12 and a half. But I don't do one, I do 3. And a year ago, I hadn't been on a bicycle since I was a teenager. Now I ride on the road and can go 15 miles at a speed of over 10 miles an hour. And on the stationary bike in the gym, I can go over 15 or 16 miles an hour. And I don't just go for a mile, I go for 9 miles, which is what I can do in 30 minutes. All of that is so staggering to me, and I'm thrilled. And by the way, when I'm on the treadmill, it's not just walking anymore. I started running. Me, the girl who said this body was built for comfort, not speed. So I'm running at 4.6 miles an hour. Well, I'm jogging. I don't know if it makes a difference. And I take breaks, and I'm doing that amended couch to 5K thing because I don't have the program, because I'm a dork and I don't know how to work it. But I have the idea, and so I'm walking for a minute and running for 3 minutes, but each 3 minutes is a quarter mile. Well, that's pretty big excitement for me. So, and then with only 1 minute of a break in between for 45 minutes, hello, that's a very big deal. Maybe this body was built for speed. So these are the things when I talk about reaching new heights and breaking down barriers and exceeding my limitations. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's a really big deal, and I'm proud of myself. What else? Today is my daughter's 16th birthday, my eldest daughter. So that means that 16 years ago today I became a mother. I was only 24 when she was born, and here we are. She's almost a woman, and she lives 7,000 miles away and goes to school in another country, and she'll be home tomorrow for 24 days. So excited about that.